As it is. How are y'all doing?
Very, very good. Very, very good indeed. We just got off stage playing the Melkweg. Yeah.
How was it?
Amazing. So amazing. Our Dutch fans are some of our favorite fans in the entire world. They make the Netherlands feel like home for us.
Really?
Yeah.
Why so?
They're just as crazy as we are, I'd say.
Yeah.
They always
Very
like...
committed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they bring us stroop waffles.
Street waffles are always great.
Yeah.
So did you put them in the microwave?
We didn't know. We put them on top of the coffee.
Ah, no, that doesn't work.
Well, it works a little bit.
Put them in the microwave for like 10 seconds. It's perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. It all melts.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a few
I
left.
ate all of mine, though.
Already?
Yes.
A whole packet?
Yeah, I did share some of them with Silverstein because a lot of them are vegan, and they were vegan stroop waffles that someone
really?
brought for me specially.
wow.
Yeah, so there were maybe like 10, and I had probably 6.
That's a lot of street waffles.
The only thing I've eaten today.
How's your tummy feeling now?
Stroopy.
Not stroopy. It's feeling very stroopy. I think that's a perfectly appropriate word for how my tummy is feeling.
So, you guys are releasing your first debut album, Never Happy Ever After.
Yeah.
I already heard it.
Yeah.
I did.
okay,
It's a
okay.
really cool album.
Thanks,
I
thank
like it. What is it like releasing your first debut album, guys?
Surreal? Yeah, it's a bit like, I don't know. It's something other bands do,
Yeah.
if that makes any sense. At one point we might start feeling like a real band, but that point has not yet come.
Oh, really?
Do you know, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's like, I don't know, we still feel a bit, what's the word? I don't know. Not out of our depth, but like, we're trying to learn very quickly how to be
Yeah.
a proper band.
Do you find it hard?
I mean, it's not the worst job to have in the world, is it?
It's not, is it?
Yeah.
No? You get to see the entire world, so.
Yeah,
I
so I
think-
can't complain too much.
I think that's the biggest thing I've learned about being in a band is when you go to watch shows and you watch bands you look up to or like the support acts, you feel like everybody is so composed and confident, and then when you're in their shoes, you realize you're just kind of learning on the go,
Yeah.
and you're learning every single day, and you're not feeling entirely prepared, and you're still quite nervous about stuff. So yeah, we're just still learning every single day about how to be in a band.
How do you try and learn and prepare for those things?
I think it's just a case of sink or swim, really. It's just you either learn or you're screwed.
Yeah.
You learn from your mistakes.
Any mistakes you've made recently?
I decided to start a song in a different key last night, which was quite interesting. I learnt that was the wrong key very quickly, and then I didn't do that again tonight.
Good.
So, and
Thank
I
God.
don't intend to do that ever again,
Yeah.
because that was not good.
How was it for you? Different key, huh?
Yeah, that was an
Like,
interesting.
hey.
That was pretty interesting. I tried my best. We all did, but we just had to start again. It was
Probably the best thing to do.
yeah, a little bit. One of the mistakes I haven't learned from, I really need to learn from, is I eat so much food before we play. And I'm just
Ouch.
all full of food, and I'm jumping around, and like,
hurts.
yeah, I just like, one
spleen
day
hurts.
I'm gonna throw up on Foley. One day.
It's happened to, what's his name? Bo Boken, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Times already. He
Has
threw
it?
up- yeah, he threw up here, I think. Actually,
Nice,
once.
nice.
So, yeah, lucky you didn't throw up tonight.
That's super punk.
After all your stroopy waffles.
Oh, my stroopy waffles, yeah.
So, oh, that sounds kind of gross. Yeah. So, can you guys tell me something about the recording process and writing process of your record?
Sure. Well, one of
take writing and I'll take recording.
yeah, sure. Well, one of the things I'm like most proud of the way that we write is it's all very communal. The 5 of us write in a room together, or if it wasn't necessarily that way, everybody like has to approve a song. Everybody gives their input, and I think having more opinions rather than fewer makes them better songs, or songs I'm more proud of at least. And that's the way we wrote this album. Every song on the album, I'd say.
It seems to have gone all right.
Yeah.
What are your lyrics? What do you try and intend your lyrics to be like?
Right. Yeah. Ben and I write the majority of the lyrics, and yeah, they're very personal lyrics, which was actually very difficult getting used to. Just kind of like it's so vulnerable when you're like saying all these really personal things to each other. But we've gotten pretty good at it, and yeah, it's basically we just focus on insecure thoughts and just being at our most pessimistic. I'd say is what we're good at.
Yeah. Have you been on a writer's block before?
Oh yeah, I think that was one of the most difficult things about writing the record was it was every single day for 4 to 5 months, and there's just days when you can't be creative. When you've been creative for like 2 months straight, it's just kind of, you need a day to reset, because like that's the blessing and curse of creativity. It's uninvited, and it just shows up at random points.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's pretty intense, I guess, sometimes for you guys.
Definitely. Yeah.
Recording.
Yeah, so we spent 5 weeks in St. Cloud, Florida, which is near Orlando, with James Paul Wisner, who's done like Under Oath, and very fun.
Yeah.
Yes, I got to use the same guitar and the same amp that they recorded there in Chasing Safety with, and I had a little bit of a
Fanboy moment.
Yeah, fanboy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it was. I was asking him lots of questions about what it was like, and he was just like, "Yeah, they just recorded." And I was like,
Just all right.
Oh. And I was like, "Oh, okay." I'll just play my part now. Yeah, and so we were out there for 5 weeks, and I think we had weekends off, but it was like long days, Monday to Friday, recording, and yeah, it was intense. It was realizing, I think the studio is very good at teaching you just how bad of a musician you are, and it's good because it makes you a better musician at the end of it. But it sucks sometimes when you're doing it.
Yeah.
But no, I'm really pleased with how it came out, and like I was very stoked with all the guitar parts and and everything else, but mainly the guitar parts. But other things I did well as
Nice.
as well.
What about your vocals? How did you like try and push your own boundaries with that, right? Recording it.
It's exactly the same, just all around. Ben and I had 6 singing lessons together before we started the recording process, and without those singing lessons, without Stevie Van Lang's help, I don't think we would have made it through the album, because she taught us how to look after our voices and to like reach those like high notes that are really demanding. And there was one day where it was just me in a vocal booth for 4 hours with no breaks, and it was pretty rough. And I think we went until 11 p.m. so everyone was getting really sleepy and really demoralized at this point. And
do that with guitar as well, so I do know the feeling.
Ouch, your fingers hurt.
Yep.
yeah, so it was definitely demanding, but exactly like Andy said, it's just kind of it takes like tearing yourself completely down to like become a better musician, and it just makes you want to be that much better, so it's not that difficult the second time round. Pretty much.
Are you guys working on new music, or do you guys like write constantly, or do you take breaks? What's kind of your way of going about it?
I think the writing this record sort of, I think, burnt us out a little bit writing wise, and we're trying to slowly get back into it, sort of coming up with ideas on the road, but it's hard to get that sort of in the room environment on tour, because all your gear's in the back of the van, like you're not set up in a room.
Right.
We were able, actually, we've had a couple of like long band practices / sound check.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah,
which
absolutely.
is quite fun. So I think we're getting better, but that's another learning curve, is learning to try and write on the road. This is now like we've been away for 2 months now, and it's again another learning curve of learning how to do that.
Is it hard? You guys are in your 20s, I'm guessing, right? Yeah. Is it hard for you guys to be away from home so much, or how do you guys like cope with that?
I think the internet helps a lot. I can't imagine doing
FaceTime.
Yeah, Skype, FaceTime, other visual calling devices, and just the phone and whatnot. That helps a lot.
Yeah.
Because the time differences does like mess with your head about trying to like sync up when you can actually speak to friends and like girlfriends at home and like parents and stuff like that. It's difficult to try and keep that home life sort of, I don't know, keep in contact with it. It can be so easy to like just completely detach yourself, and none of us want that, and so it's tough, but it comes with the territory.
But you say time difference. So you guys are a band from the UK. You are not from the UK.
No, not originally.
Not really. You are very American.
Yes, very American.
So is your band based from the UK or from America?
Yeah, completely. So we say Brighton via Minneapolis.
Right.
Because that's where I was born. I was born in I was born in Virginia, but my family's all from Minnesota, so that's where we're from.
Yeah.
And hi Neil. There's so many distractions going on right now.
So many
I
distractions.
can't keep this up. So yeah, my family's all American. I've lived in the UK since I was 5.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
So I've got like an English passport, English driving license, like
American accent.
Yes, American accent, American blood, but like England's home, and that's definitely where we're from.
And that's where your band is based from.
Yeah, from Brighton in the UK.
Okay.
We all met in Brighton. We all did like university down in
Right.
Brighton, and that's how we sort of came together.
Yeah.
Just by living in the same place. So.
Cool. But then when you go back to the States, you're obviously going to see all your friends and family from there as well.
Yeah, we just got to do that for the first time. We were just out on our first U.S. tour, and like my grandparents got to come down to a show, which was amazing.
That's so much fun.
And a couple friends I have around the States like gave us somewhere to sleep on tour, and that was amazing. Too good for words.
You guys played South by as well.
We did play South by
How was
Southwest.
that?
Rainy.
Yeah. When were you on Saturday?
We were on the Friday.
Friday. Oh, yeah, that was terrible. My
Yes.
camera got soaked that day.
Yeah, our photographer, videographer friend Elliot, his autofocus got broken just by how much moisture was in the air.
Yeah, no, it was pretty bad. See, what we did, we put like, because our press room was in like a locker room. I don't know if you were in there. It was weird.
No.
But there were little plastic bags. So most of the press like put plastic bags around their cameras and
Okay.
covered it up.
Yeah.
It was very good.
He should have done that.
Yeah, I did it.
Screwed his camera right up.
I'm blonde, but I'm not dumb. So
No. Yeah,
it's
you
the
know
way
what
to
you're
go
doing.
about it.
You know what you're doing.
And then you're doing Warped Tour this summer, another festival in the States. Very excited.
Yeah. Are you going to be there?
No, I'm moving to the States in July.
Okay, whereabouts?
Los Angeles.
Pretty cool. That's the place to be.
I'm
Pretty
very
cool.
excited. It's gonna be warm.
Yeah, I was
It's
all
gonna be
ready
so
to
warm.
hate LA. I was like, oh, it's gonna be so
Right.
Everything's really cool, and you're like, actually, I really like it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But anyway, first time Warped Tour or not?
I've been to see Warped Tour in Minnesota like maybe 4 times before, but yeah, this is going to be everyone else's first time even going to Warped Tour, and
really?
everybody's first time playing Warped Tour.
Wow. And you did the Warped Tour kickoff party last
We
week?
did, yes, we did.
How was that?
It was amazing. It was so overwhelming being in a room with so many people, Kevin Lyman included.
Right,
To meet him
right.
was incredible. And
He's a really nice guy.
He was so nice, and he was very complimentary and very friendly and very genuine. So couldn't speak more positively about that. He was just a very nice guy.
Was it a cool kickoff party for you guys?
Yeah, it was really cool. We got to hang out with Knuckle Puck. We had shared the dressing room, and they're really cool guys.
Yeah, nice.
And that was pretty sweet. Like seeing and meeting them. Yeah, there were quite a few like I don't know other band members from bands that we looked up to floating around,
Yeah.
and it was sort of like, hi,
Yeah. A bunch of people that came down just to hang out as well.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
crazy.
And then like a few of them knew who we were, and it was just like, oh, sweet, okay, cool.
So
We had the entire staff of Fearless were there and just like hanging out with them.
literally everybody. Was
Yeah, and it was just hanging out with them is so much fun. They were very, very good to us and very
Yeah.
nice people. So that's always a
How
good
did
time.
they help you progress as a band?
Oh my God, too many ways to even start naming. I'd say it's just they've given us amazing opportunities, and more than that, they've just been friends and there for us, and just great people.
They seem like a cool label to work with as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Same for Press. They're really good at Press.
Yeah,
Fearless.
yeah, definitely. They're always looking out for people, and I admire that so much in a label.
So what's next for you guys? Warped Tour? Any other exciting things coming up?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we have our album release show in London
Right.
in a couple of days, which should be really good. And then we've got a couple of festivals hit the deck. And then we have a co-headline around the UK with This Wildlife.
Oh, they're so good as well.
I'm very excited to see
Yeah.
them. Get to see them every day for a week and a half. Very, very excited. Which is at the end, middle to the end of May.
Yeah.
Slam Dunk Festival.
Fun.
Very, very fun. I've been like as a fan for the past 5 years.
Yeah.
So get to actually go and play would be really cool.
Yeah.
Nice little band goal box ticked.
Yeah, Slam Dunk is great.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Looking forward to that. And then. Then I think it's Warped Tour. A few weeks after that, it's going to come around a lot sooner than I think any of us are ready
Yeah.
for.
It's in, I don't know, like 8 weeks, 9 weeks, I think.
Probably.
Because I'm moving mid-July, and that's 13 weeks. So
Sure.
Warped Tour is going to be, 8 weeks away.
Very, yeah.
You prepared?
No.
It's going to be very humid and sticky. I
Just
did it last year and it was hot.
Just the heat is the thing we're most scared about. Is
Yeah.
just trying to, it's gonna kick our booties, our English booties.
Oh, yeah. Florida is the worst.
Yeah.
Florida and Texas.
Probably.
It's funny because we'd ask like kids that we met like at all the shows around the States, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you coming to Warped Tour? Oh yeah, cool." And they'd every single city we went to, our city's the hottest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, every single one, I think,
Yeah.
went, yep, ours is going to be the hottest.
No.
I mean, like, I
Which
think it's
one
just-
is gonna be the
I
hottest?
think it's just going to be hot all the time.
Yeah. No, I think last year's Warped Tour, Florida, St. Petersburg was the worst date out of the entire tour.
Yeah.
It was
It's like
hot
that
and
humid
humid,
heat. It's
And the
like-
storm came through and tents were blowing off, so it was fun.
Sounds pretty bad. Looking forward to it.
Yay!
Let's do this.
Well, you guys are gonna have a great time in Warped Tour, I promise you that. And it was so awesome chatting to you guys.
Oh, you too.
Thank you so much.
It's permanent. I'm stuck this way. No, I can't.